Hi Aquarius, welcome to your week ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share and hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. So I ask you to subscribe. It is completely your choice. It is not by force, but you know, if you don't ask, you don't get, as they say. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. And before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance. And I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise, and they help you on your path, or should I say us, on our highest, to our highest vibrational good. Okay, so my sun sign brothers and sisters, let's have a look. What are we removing, releasing or letting go of from our life paths this week? What are we removing, releasing or letting go of from our life paths this week? And this week we got the Queen of Pentacles, right? So this is interesting because the Queen of Pentacles is about increasing the yield or increasing the budget. You know, the Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo female usually. And when we see the Queen of Pentacles as what you're letting go of, this feels for me like finances are going to change this week. You know, it really feels like there's some kind of shift going on. Now, interestingly enough, I am speaking at an event this week with a Queen of Pentacles, so I'm really intrigued to see what comes up this week. But basically the Queen of Pentacles is what you're letting go of. Is talking about this need to kind of budget, or to, that's not to say, you know, we're all going to suddenly be millionaires. What it kind of suggests is that this upswing of finances is going to continue. So you're letting go of this idea that you don't have enough, or that you can't generate what you want, or that you know, you aren't able to create the kind of wealth and abundance that you want. I really feel like this week you are smashing whatever your blocks are, whether they're money blocks, whether they're work blocks, whether they're creative blocks, you know, writer's block, whatever your blocks are this week, you are smashing through them and you're letting them go ultimately. You know, and that's one of the beauty things of this as well. What is the best way sometimes to do, you know, to move past something? Just let it go, right? If it's holding you back or it's holding on to you, you wouldn't go swimming with a bag of rocks on your back, would you? No, probably not. Or I don't know, with, you know, lead shoes on. So with that said, what are we working on now? What is at the heart or at the meat of the matter? And we've got the Hierophant card, right? So a Taurus female is going to feature very heavily for us this week. You know, Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant, Taurus. Yeah, there's a very heavy Taurian influence here for this whole entire week. I wonder why. You know, Uranus moves into the sign of Taurus, right? So our modern ruler, the planet Uranus, is moving into the sign of Taurus. If you haven't seen it, don't forget to check out your Uranus specials. They've been up there since last year when it toe dipped into the sign and moved back out. And this really is about changing everything to do with your home, everything to do with your comfort, everything to do with your family. There are going to be very massive, profound shifts in this energy, right? So with the Hierophant as what you're working on now, this is about establishing yourself. This is about establishing your finances, establishing your monetary wealth, establishing your material success. There's something about this week that really helps you move past the experience you've been having up until now of money, work, you know, home life, all of that stuff. It's about to go through a big shake-up, and this Hierophant card is what you're working on now. This is about you establishing yourself. This week especially, there is some part of you that is saying, look, you know what? I'm going to change this experience and I'm going to make some sort of headway this week. I mean, we are in a Mercury retrograde as well, so maybe starting something completely brand new isn't the way forward, but establishing yourself as an authority or some kind of go-to person in your field, that can definitely take off this week in ways that you probably can't anticipate as yet. And then as your key to the week, you got the Judgment card, right? So the Judgment card is very often a blast from the past. it usually brings something back into the fold that we thought was finished, that we thought was completed or over. It brings it back to you so that you can look at it, address it, assimilate it, or let it go, right? And then once you've finished with it, it tends to propel you forward towards some kind of massive change. The Judgment card always precedes massive change, you know, it brings something brand new, but very often it asks you to complete something first, something that you thought was done. It brings it back to you, very similar to a Mercury retrograde actually, and then once you've kind of looked at it, assimilated it, and you're done with it, you lay it to rest and you move forward, but you move forward in a very big and profound way. When I see this here with the Hierophant card, I kind of feel like it's almost like you previously, it's almost like you've gone for something before and you were like, yeah, I'm going to make it happen, this is going to be amazing, and kind of like it kind of happened but it didn't really take off, and you were like, oh, okay. I feel like you get another go at it, another bite of the apple, another shot to knock the ball out of the park. Only the thing that's going to be different between last time and this time is this week you connect with that ball and you're going to smash it out of the park. I'm really excited for you. Let me know in the comments how it takes shape for you, and I will obviously do the same. Feel free to ask me any questions. With that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have an amazing week, and I will see you very soon for more videos. Take care.